sir.
So you're confident that you can deal with this situation, then?
What's that? Well, of course I can.
So you got much firearms experience in?
I won a teddy bear at the fair once.
You're still up to the job?
I'm fine.
Right, well, let's sort out the situation in Floodbury Road now.
You look rough.
Thanks.
Good night, was it?
Early night.
Yeah? Me too.
I didn't sleep much, though.
No. Must be all this excitement.
Yes.
When you're ready, ladies. Smith, you drive today.
So, what are you supposed to do if anyone offers you any of the drugs I've been telling you about this morning? Yes.
Say no.
That's right. What else should you do? Yeah.
Tell a policeman.
Very good. But there's not always a policeman around, is there? So who else could you tell? Yep.
A teacher.
That's right. Anyone else? Yes.
Mom and Dad.
Good. Tell your mum and dad as soon as you get home, but they must report it to the police. Yes.
Can I tell my granddad?
Yes, you can tell your granddad.
Because my mum's always busy.
All right, settle down.
Right. No sleeping on the job, you?
I'm not sleeping.
Well, it looks like it from here.
It's a relaxation technique. Keeps you mentally alert.
What? With your eyes shut?
For a few minutes, yeah.
Just don't want to see you get into trouble, that's all.
You watch out for yourself.
Did it sink in, do you think?
Hope so. I was a bit surprised you didn't mention alcohol in your talk.
A bit young for underage drinking, I would have thought.
It's not the drug pushers at the school gate we have to worry about here, Sergeant. It's the ones around the family table.
Yeah, but it's not my responsibility to lecture on the evils of drink. It's not an illegal substance.
No. It's far more likely to do damage to these children's lives than a harmless bit of pot smoking.
Harmless? Marijuana? That's the thin end of the wedge. That's what I was saying in my talk.
Also is alcohol. You see evidence of the violence and neglect it causes all the time here, whereas we have relatively few problems with the substances you were talking about this morning.
Yeah, but I know for a fact that a huge proportion of the crimes we have to deal with are drug-related.
Well, those criminals drink as well, don't they?
There is a drink problem, yes, I know.
So why differentiate? Just because one drug is legal and can be taxed?
Yes, until the law changes, that's why we make the distinction.
Mr. Ames, the head.
Pleased to meet you. Sergeant Cryer, Sunhill.
Of course. I hope the children took your message on board.
I think the children did, yes.
I want to have an ongoing program of drug awareness here. Get the parents involved.
Good. Well, if there's any more we can do, please tell us.
I will. We've got a bit of a reputation to lose here, as I'm sure you know.
Indeed.
Well, thank you for coming in.
Pleased to have met you.
Rachel.
So I suppose that means you're in favour of the legalisation of cannabis?
As a matter of fact, I am, yes.
And would you tell the children that?
I would do if they asked me.
And what kind of a message is that?
A clear one, I hope.
So what is the point of me coming here and giving them one message and you contradicting it as soon as I've left?
The children have heard your point of view, Sergeant.
It's not a point of view, it's the law.
Well, you do your job and I'll do mine.
Trojan 631 from MP.
Go ahead, MP.
Bureau de Change, Newcastle Street, armed robbery.
Received. On way.
Okay, blues and twos, please.
Here we go.
At last.
And for all I know, she could be smoking the stuff while she's marking the kids' homework.
You could always go over there and arrest her, Sarge.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea, wouldn't it?
Oh, I don't know. Action Zone teacher caught with a greenhouse full of weed. The press would love that, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they certainly would. And then she asked me if any of you did drugs when you were at college.
What did you tell her?
I said I never asked.
Just as well.
What does that mean?
Right, I've got to go. I'll see you later, thanks.
See ya. Looks like you're losing your audience, Sarge. Let him who is without sin cast the first stone.
Well, I've never tried it.
No thought, no.
What about you?
Me? No, I never got off the sherbet lemons. Ben?
Do I have the right to remain silent on this one?
Oh, the Fifth Amendment. Must be guilty.
It's a bit of a poor show, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree. Looking for skeletons in other people's cupboards.
No, that isn't what I'm trying to do.
Bob, your radio's turned off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I turned it off while I was giving that talk at school earlier.
Yeah, we've got a problem there now.
Yeah, what's that?
It's an estranged husband trying to take his kid away. Do you want a deal?
Yeah, sure. I need to talk to the headmaster then anyway.
Right, well, they got the bloke under control, but you might want to take one of this lot with you.
Yeah, right. Ben?
Sure you don't want to turn my pockets out first?
What's going on here?
Ah, they're just trying to wind me up, this lot, that's all.
All right, I'm coming.
We better take the sniffer dogs as well, Sarge.
What's going on? The local boys are here already. Okay, stand by, no draw yet. What's up?
Sorry, it's all over. Just some muppet with a length of pipe in a plastic bag.
Did you get him?
Yeah. Staff overpowered him themselves. Pissed as a rat.
Okay, no harm done. Thanks. Relax. There'll be plenty more of those.
What's the boy's full name?
Rory Finnessy. He was in the class you spoke to this morning.
And the father's first name?
I don't know. His mother has custody, apparently. Miss Boddington has the details. She's had to deal with the father turning up unexpectedly before.
Is she with the father now?
No, he's here in the art room with the caretaker. Miss Boddington had to go back in to teach a class.
Right, we'll need to speak to her.
I'll fetch her at the end of the lesson.
Has the mother been informed?
Not yet.
Right, I think we better contact her just in case.
I'll see to it. The school secretary will have her number.
Oh, right.
I'd better warn you. He seems rather unstable. Do you need me?
No, we'll deal with it. Thanks very much.
What are the police doing here?
You were warned, Mr. Finnessy, the last time you came to the school.
All right, thank you very much. We'll handle it now. Thanks. Mr. Finnessy, perhaps you'd care to explain what's happening.
Yeah, they won't let me see Rory.
And you have legal access to your boy?
Yes, I do.
On what days exactly?
Weekends.
But today's a Monday.
I know, but Shirley wouldn't let me have him over the weekend like I'm supposed to.
Shirley?
My wife. My ex-wife.
I see. So you've decided that you'll just come and take your boy out of school instead?
I am entitled to see my son.
Oh, I'm sure you are. But you have to pursue that through the courts, Mr. Finnessy. You have to ensure that your ex-wife is complying with the access order. You can't just come in here and take your boy away from his schooling, can you?
I'm not leaving here without my son.
This is not a very responsible attitude, is it?
Look, I've tried being reasonable and she won't listen.
No, I'm sure. But when your son's in the school, he's the responsibility of the staff.
Yeah, and they won't listen either.
Miss Bonington.
What are you doing here? That's got nothing to do with you.
She is Rory's teacher.
I know exactly who she is.
He doesn't want me here because I'm aware of how things stand with Rory.
And how do they stand?
There's a restraining order on Mr. Finnessy. He's not allowed anywhere near his wife's property.
And what about access to the boy?
That was withdrawn when he broke the previous access
She doesn't know what she's
conditions.
talking about.
A simple phone call to the social services will confirm what I'm saying.
She's right, Mr. Finnessy. It wouldn't be difficult for us to check if Miss Bonington is telling the truth. Come on, why don't you give us your first name?
It's Christopher.
Thank you. Address? Ben, can you get on to social services? Find out where you can.
Sarge?
Social services. They always take the women's side, don't they?
Look, it's just as easy for us to check with Canley Magistrates Court, see if there's an injunction against you. But in the meantime, Mr. Finnessy, I do want you to accompany me off the premises.
Bring me my son.
Come on. Put the knife down, eh? This isn't going to solve anything.
No, not for you, it won't. Get your handcuffs. Bring them over here. Cuff her to the table. Go on, do it! That's more like it. What else have you got? Table. Now you get on your radio and tell that other policeman to bring Rory here.
This isn't going to get your son back, is it?
Shut up and do it! And tell them not to let anyone else in the room. If anyone else walks through that door, you're dead.
Yeah, thank you. No, I'll call back if I need any more information.
740 from 92.
The magistrate placed a restraining order on Finnessy last Friday.
Ah.
Where's Mrs. Finnessy?
She's on her way in to collect Rory.
From 92. You receiving?
Yes, loud and clear. Go ahead, Sarge.
Ben, we have a hostage situation here.
Mr. Finnessy has a knife. He's threatening Miss Bonington.
He's demanding that his son Rory is brought to the classroom. Did you receive that?
Yes, Sarge, all received.
And no one, I repeat, no one is to come into the classroom until I tell them.
All received.
That's enough. Switch it off. Now put the radio on the table. And get a move on. Back off!
9-2. 9-2. It's gone dead.
What do we do?
Sierra Oscar from 740.
Mr. Finnessy, it's Chris, isn't it?
Don't bother with all that friendly negotiator crap. I know what happens now.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. But let Miss Bonington go, eh? It's nothing to do with her.
Yes, it is. She's the one who stopped me from seeing Rory last time.
I was just doing my job.
Shut your mouth! I wasn't talking to you, I was talking about you! Oh. Boots on the other foot now, isn't it?
Look, come on. Let Miss Bonington go, eh? You'd take me instead.
No, you won't. I need you to get us out of here.
Trojan 631 from MP.
Go ahead, MP.
State your position, 631.
Where are we?
The junction of Easterly Road and the Heathway.
King Henry's Primary School, Canley. Hostage situation, male with knife.
Received. On way.
That's Sunhill. My old manor. SO19 are on their way, sir.
Who's on the ground?
Bob Cryer and Ben Haywood. It appears Bob is actually in the room with the hostage, sir.
What? So you mean that Bob's been taken hostage as well?
That's not clear at this stage. All we know for certain is that one of the teachers has a knife at her throat and the father is demanding to be given his son.
Superintendent Chandler's here now. It's Ben.
Thanks, June. Ben, Tom Chandler. Right, here's how I want you to proceed. Our main priority is to contain the situation, which is going to mean evacuating the school.
Over.
Received, sir.
I want you to maintain radio contact.
Until I get down there. June, can you put that on a free channel?
Sure. Ben, I'm switching you over to Channel 3.
You should come down with me and organise the containment. I'll contact the yard on the way down and tell them I'm taking charge of the incident.
Sir.
June, tell Ben the boy should be kept on site at this stage. We may need to ask him some questions later.
Right, sir.
Thank you.
Sergeant Ledbetter, SO19.
PC Hayward, Sunhill.
Is there somewhere in here we can use as a command centre?
Yeah, the head teacher's left his office at our disposal, upstairs, first on the left.
Right. Do we have a plan of the school building?
Yes, Sarge, in the office.
Great. We'll start with that.
Smithy, what are you doing here?
Working, what does it look like?
We better do a good job. Sergeant Cry's up there.
Hey? Cry's being held hostage?
Yeah, as good as.
Keep to the right.
Superintendent Chandler, Incident Commander Inspector Monroe.
Mr. Ames, head teacher.
Evacuation going smoothly?
We commandeered the local community centre. We're going as fast as we can.
Inspector Monroe will give you a hand.
I do hope we can resolve this without anyone getting hurt.
Yes, of course. That's our main priority. Have any other police units arrived yet?
I directed a vehicle to the front entrance a few minutes ago.
Fine, I'll follow it.
Could we have a look at these classrooms down here?
Of course.
When was the last radio contact with Sergeant Cryer?
About 15 minutes ago.
Okay. Show me where the art room is, please.
It's here in the East Block.
That looks straight out onto the playground.
Yes, Sarge.
Right. I need you two up on this roof here. Do a recce. See what kind of an angle we can get on the art room windows, yeah?
Sarge.
Who's covering the art room door at the moment?
No one, Sarge. Just the caretaker.
Just the caretaker? I think we'd better relieve him, don't you? Right, let's go.
Good luck, Smithy.
Cheers, Ben.
So where is he?
It's probably break time. Have difficulty finding him.
Do I look stupid? They're stalling, aren't they?
Well, do you want me to try the radio again?
Just leave it.
Really haven't thought this through, have you?
What would you do? They've got Rory, I want him back.
Yeah, but for how long? If you kidnap your son like this, they're not going to let you keep him for long, are they?
I'm not kidnapping anybody, I'm just taking back what's mine.
Yes, your son is yours. But he belongs to his mother as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, I know that. Look, I was perfectly happy to share him with her, but no, she didn't want that. This is her revenge for the marriage not working out.
You think you're getting a bad deal? You can sort that out in the court.
It was. They gave her custody. Then they took away my rights to access. She always wins.
Well, you can appeal. Hey? Doesn't have to be like this, does it?
You don't know what it's like. See, without Rory, I'm nothing. He's part of me. And she can't take that away.
But think how he feels. Think what it's like for him.
You're not getting this, are you? I haven't got anything else. I haven't got a marriage. I haven't got a home. I haven't got a job.
What is your job?
I bet you're really interested, aren't you?
I was just asking.
I was a photographer. That went bust. It's when you think you'll get the support of your family, isn't it?
I suppose so.
But with Shirley, you know, it was suddenly no money, no love. No love, that's what it boiled down to.
You're going through a really difficult time. You need some help.
She's had everything else. And she's not getting Rory. Right, no more playtime.
So, are your team already in position?
No, they're doing a provisional recce report. I need to point out to you, sir, the 2 officers that I have with me are SO-19 probationers. They've never fired a shot in anger. I have scrambled a specialist team.
And how long will they be?
Half an hour at least.
Well, let's hope they get here in time then.
Do we have anything so far in terms of a psychological profile on this guy?
Well, he's got no criminal history, but our BIU has confirmed that he's got a restraining order from the courts on him.
So he is potentially violent?
Yes, but this is only domestic, isn't it?
Well, in my experience, sir, they're usually the worst, sir, because they're so unpredictable.
Where is the boy now?
In the school staff room, the caretaker's taking care of him. These are my officers, PCs Julie Stanley and Dale Smith. This is Superintendent Chandler, the incident commander.
Sir, didn't expect to see you here.
No.
You two know each other?
Yes, Dale was briefly under my command.
Superintendent Chandler recommended me for SO-19.
Right, well, now's your chance to prove his faith in you. Give the superintendent your recce report, please.
There is an angle on the classroom windows from the roof of the main building, sir, but it's tight. The target would have to be on the windows side of the room. At the moment, all we can see is the policeman in there negotiating with him.
What about the windows opposite?
No, sir. It's at the end of a block.
It'll have to be the roof, sir. It's the only possible shot.
I don't want any shooting. This is purely a containment exercise.
Understood.
Right, well, the roof it is then. You can proceed, Sergeant.
Thank you, sir. Radios to Channel 1, please. You can draw your weapons from the ARV.
Sarge. Sir? Well, that's a turn up, isn't it? My old super running this up.
He didn't seem that pleased to see you.
No. That's just the way he is.
Like him, do you?
Well, he did me all right with SO19, didn't he?
Oh, I see. Jobs for the boys.
Ladies first. It's nothing like that, actually. He just recognised my potential.
Oh, please. Pass the sick bag.
Do they think I'm bluffing out there? What have I got to do to you to convince them?
No. No, they're probably just expecting me to call them back.
You've already told them what I want.
Yeah, but they're not going to let a young child come in here, are they? They don't know what's going on.
All right, okay. Get on the radio. Tell them they've got 10 minutes.
Sierra Oscar from 9-2.
9-2 from Sierra Oscar. Switch to Channel 3, Bob.
What's happening?
Switching channels. It's a usual procedure. Look. 9-2 received.
92 from Gold. Go ahead, Bob.
Who are you talking to now?
Stand by, Gold. Superintendent Chandler, Incident Commander.
Well, so this is a genuine incident, is it?
Well, of course it is.
Well, tell him what I want.
Mr. Fennessy is still demanding that his son is brought into the classroom. He's also given us an ultimatum of 10 minutes.
Received.
He's also demanding an immediate response.
Received, over.
Right, that's enough. Switch it off.
You know Sergeant Cryer?
Yes.
You trust his judgment?
Old school, but he won't over-dramatise the situation, if that's what you mean.
Right. 10 minutes. The specialist team's still 20 minutes away.
I still want to contain this situation, Neil.
That's all we're doing at the moment, sir.
What if he isn't bluffing?
Trojan 1 from Trojan 3.
Trojan 3, go ahead.
Target is in vision, Sarge. 80%. He's holding the knife. The woman's on the floor. She's in handcuffs.
Stand by. Trojan 2 from Trojan 1.
I can confirm that, sir. Vision on target 50%.
Okay, stand by. Smith's got the better shot if we need it.
But there's still no threat.
It's very difficult to call from here, sir.
Target 100%.
Smith has 100% target, sir.
I told you I want this resolved peacefully.
Just giving you the option, sir.
Understood.
Target's moving out of sight, Sarge.
Stand by. Lost it.
I could have had him. What are they playing at down there?
That was never 100%, Smithy.
It was from this angle.
Time's running out here, sir.
There is another option.
What's that?
Send the boy in.
That's not an option.
We've got to defuse this situation somehow. This way we're giving him what he wants. He's not going to hurt his own son, is he?
Is he not? You sure?
I can't be, but it's my responsibility to contain this situation.
Sir, look, it's SO19's responsibility to contain this situation, and what you're suggesting here is totally contrary to police practice.
I'm Incident Commander. This is a unique situation. I don't have to adhere to police practice.
It's against my advice, sir. I'd like that put on the record, please.
It will be. I'll take full responsibility.
Thank you, sir.
Will you ask Mr. Ames to bring the boy here, please? Sergeant.
Sir.
Oh, madam.
I'm Shirley Fennessy. Rory's mum. The school told me to come immediately. Is he all right?
There's nothing to worry about, Mrs. Fennessy. Your son is quite safe.
Well, where is he? He's not with his class in the community centre.
He's in the staff room.
And why are all these police here? What are the children doing out of school?
If you'd just like to go with this officer, he'll take you to him.
Is this something to do with my ex-husband?
You sure this is the right thing to do?
It's the safest thing to do. I'm trying to defuse the situation. You'd like to see your dad, wouldn't you, Rory?
Yes, please.
Yeah, so would I. Right, why don't you come with me then?
Time's up.
Let's do something.
We can all just walk out of here and end this now.
I know what they've got waiting for me out there.
If you give yourself up, nobody will hurt you. I guarantee that.
I hurt already.
Yeah, I know. But I'm thinking of other people.
I'll tell you what's going to happen now. I'm going to walk this bitch over to the window, and I'm going to cut her throat. I bet you've got some pretty good marksmen up there by now. Unlock her. This is the way it's got to end, then I'm ready.
Don't be a fool!
Dad! What are you doing here, Sergeant Cryer?
Yeah, come and sit down for a minute. Yeah. All right? Yeah? Okay. Come on, Chris. It's all over now, yeah? Give me the knife.
Nobody leaves till I say so.
Where's Rory? They came and got him. Who did? Mr. Ames. Told him he was going to see his father.
What? Oh, they've let him have Rory.
Mrs. Finnessy.
Where is he? I want to know where he is. Which classroom? Which classroom?
I can't tell you that.
Then I'll look myself.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that. I'm sure Rory won't come to any harm.
You don't know what that man's capable of.
What do you mean?
He's a maniac. He's threatened me and Rory before. That's why I had to go to court to get the restraining order. Now you've let him have Rory.
Trojan 2, Trojan 3, sit rep, over.
Trojan 1 from Trojan 3. No one's leaving the room.
Received. No one's moving.
Well, what the hell's going on in there? He's got a boy. What more does he want?
Look at the sergeant's face. Something's happening. It's not over.
Do you want to play a game, Rory? There's loads to play with here. Cops and robbers. Come on, we like that one. What do you want to be?
Cop.
Okay. Cop. First, I think we better get to know each other's names. What's your name?
Sergeant Cryer.
Your first name?
Bob.
Okay, that's Bob.
Rachel.
And Rachel. Okay. Right, well, I don't think it's fair that Bob should be the cop all the time. So I think he should be the robber, and I think Rachel should be the cop, because that's what most teachers really want to be, isn't it? Here, Bob. Unlock the cuffs. Rachel, you put the cuffs on Bob.
Do as he says.
Good. Give the keys to Rory. He's on your side. Okay? And now we're all going to leave the school together. Do you drive, Rachel?
Yeah.
My car's at this end of King Henry Road. It's a blue Escort. It's G-Reg. I want you to drive it round into the playground, right up to the entrance, and leave the engine running. You've got 5 minutes. And tell them when we come out I don't want to see any policemen. First sign of one, you know what happens.
Trojan 1 from Trojan 3. The woman's leaving the room.
Okay,
It's okay, Rachel. Come on, sit down. You're safe. You're safe. You all right?
Yeah.
Chris, this is never going to work. You'll have every police car in London chasing you.
I don't think so. I've got extra insurance, Bob. You.
Rachel, you really don't have to do this. Everybody would understand if you just decided to walk away.
And have Rory on my conscience for the rest of my life? I mean, I can't understand why you let him in there in the first place.
To stop Finnessy from harming you, we had to defuse the situation somehow.
You don't think Mr. Finnis is bluffing, Rachel?
No, believe me, he's serious. I could feel his anger.
But his own son.
He thinks he's got the God-given right to dispose of his family. The man's a psychopath. He should have been locked away years ago.
We could try substituting you with a female officer.
No. He feels like he's got the control back now. If we don't do exactly as he says, he may just carry out his threats.
Neil, could I have a word? Excuse us.
If she can bring the car in through the playground entrance, park it up about 20 feet from the door, then we might have an opportunity to target him out in the open.
What about the corridor?
No, it's not too dangerous, sir. He's got your officer and the boy, and he's going to be using them as a shield, I would say.
And what if he decides to run?
Well, we've lost containment. I mean, there's no problem tracking him, but we don't know what the next scenario is going to be here.
What is the bottom line?
Bottom line is we finish it here, sir.
Rachel, we want you to bring the car into the playground, but don't park too close to the door, about 20 feet away. Ben, you go with her and make sure that she gets the car into the playground smoothly, okay?
Sir.
Mr. Ames, is there anywhere in the school where I can get a good view of the playground?
The library.
Trojan 2, Trojan 3 from Trojan 1.
Go ahead, Trojan 1.
We expect the target to be leaving the school from the playground entrance in 2 minutes. Repeat, 2 minutes. Do you have a clear view of the entrance?
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Stand by.
This means a lot to you, doesn't it?
That's my old mate in there.
Here we are.
Who are they?
SO-19, reinforcements.
How many shots does it take?
None, hopefully. Good luck.
Received, thank you. The specialist team has arrived, sir.
Too late. To move them into position now would spook him.
We'll just have to go with these two then.
Get on my back, Rory. Time to go. Open the door, Bob. You first.
Right. She's in position.
Trojan 2, Trojan 3, stand by.
Trojan 3 standing by.
Trojan 2 standing by.
Twitchy?
You bet.
Yeah, we'll try not to close your eyes on this one.
Solid. They didn't really think I'd fall for that one, did they, Sergeant? I wouldn't get 5 yards. We don't want to be ambushed, do we, Rory? Is there another way out nearer the car?
Fire escape through the side slabs. Brings out to the other side of the playground behind the car.
Show me.
That way.
That way.
So if you keep containment in these areas, yeah? Cheers, guys. Occasion. What's happened?
Mrs. Finnessy. I showed her to the toilet. She didn't come out. I waited, then I wanted to look. She's gone.
Okay, you check up there. I'll go this way.
Keep going, go on. Wait. Okay, go. Which way, Rory?
Straight ahead.
Go on. Go on. Well, don't stop.
Gold from 740. They're coming out through the science lab.
Where's the plan?
Trojan 2, Trojan 3 from Trojan 1. Stand by.
Science lab, other side of the building. Right, they just might have a view from the balcony below them.
Clear.
Wait there. Now get out.
Trojan 1 from Trojan 2. Target emerging into the playground. 100%. Range 75 yards, but he's got the boy on his back.
Stand by.
She's got a mark on him, sir.
Can she see the weapon?
Trojan 2 is target's weapon visible.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Mr. Chandler, we have an 11-year-old boy at risk here.
All right. Remind them of their responsibilities.
Trojan 2, Trojan 3, your call, your call.
Go on, open the door.
Give me back my son!
Get off him! Leave him alone, you bitch! Leave him alone! Bitch! You're not having it!
Take the shot. What are you playing at?
He's our son too!
Trojan 3 to Trojan 1. Target 100%.
Don't worry, Bob, you're going to be fine.
Shambolic. What the hell did he think he was playing?
It's not his fault. He didn't know your team were about to fire.
Well, they weren't to know he was going to go kamikaze on them now, were they? We're very lucky we've only got the one fatality here. And that's probably the last time you'll see yours, Smith.
I did what I had to do, Sarge.
Well, we'll see what the inquiry has to say when we catch him.
I had a clear shot.
Well, clearly you didn't.
And what would have happened if I hadn't fired, eh?
Well, for a start, we wouldn't have a police officer on his way to intensive care now, would we?
No, you'd have a dead mother in the morgue.
You banjaxed this operation. That's what's going in my report.
No, Sarge. It was down to me. I hesitated.
What are you talking about? You got finishing.
I should have taken him out earlier. Smithy was right to fire when he did. I bottled it.
Well, I would suggest if you want to stay in this job, you don't tell that to the inquiry.
I was afraid of hitting the mother.
So you didn't bottle it. You were just being cautious.
Smithy was right to fire. How was he to know the sergeant was going to play the hero?
And you're going to say that to the inquiry, are you?
Yes, because it's the truth.
Okay. That's the way we'll play it.
Thanks, Sarge.
You've got a lot to learn, son.
Well, nobody here thought Smithy had a chance in hell of making SO19, did they? So how comes he did?
I think Chandler just wanted to get rid of him because he was a loose cannon.
I can't believe this. You were all his mates 6 weeks ago. I think he's just jealous because he's moved on to better things.
Better things? Putting Bob Cryer on the danger list?
Di, I'm as cut up about Bob as you are. But let me ask you a question. What was he doing having a go in that situation?
His job.
But that's not his job, is it? That's SO19's job. And he knew that they were there, didn't he?
Yeah, but you'd have to have been there to understand, Cass.
You certainly changed your tune about Sergeant Cryer.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have had the bottle to do what he did today.
Bravery beyond the call of duty, was it?
There's nothing to scoff at.
I'm not scoffing. I just think there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity.
Come in. Andrew, what news from the hospital?
Yes, sir, it's the sciatic nerve.
Could be nasty.
They've removed the bullet, but the speed of recovery all depends on the amount of tissue damage, apparently.
Right.
He'll be in a wheelchair for some time, I should think. It could well be the end of his career. Ironic, isn't it, that it should be Smithy's bullet that had his name on it?
Yes, and it's an irony that's not lost on me.
There's a lot of feeling about this amongst the relief, sir. The fact that Smith was recommended for SO19 in the first place.
Well, I can imagine, but he was only doing his job. He didn't do anything wrong. Bob happened to get in the way.
I'm glad to hear that. It would have been a very bitter pill for all of us here to swallow if Bob's shooting were a result of Smith's impetuosity.
Indeed it would.
And you may remember that I did caution you about recommending Smith, didn't I, sir, for that very reason?
Yes, you did, but as I told you, this wasn't a result of Smith acting impetuously.
Yes, I can understand that, sir. Strange how things come home to roost, though, isn't it?
Bob, it's me, Rachel.
Rachel?
Rachel Bonington from the school. I wanted to thank you in person for what you did today.
Thank you.
The children wanted you to have these. They're get well cards. We made them this afternoon. I think it helped them understand what happened. I'll leave them over there.
Hello.
Hi.
Is Bob okay?
Yeah, he's just coming round.
And what about you? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good.
Do I know you?
No, I don't think you do.
Smithy? What are you doing here?
I just came to say I'm sorry.
Sorry? For what?
Hasn't anyone told you? I fired the bullet that caught you.
Did what?
It was me, Bob. I fired the shot. From the roof.
Friendly fire?
Yeah.
It happens.